Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's start the reading. Whoever this person was, this ex, and you know me, I don't really like to talk about the ex because I don't really care. But whoever this ex is, they watch you, they stalk you, they want to be you. It's giving lightweight, obsessive type of energy, fatal attraction. And this person is jealous because your person, your partner, who is your partner, despite whether or not you guys are in complete reunion right now, but they know that your person looks at you as everything. They know that your person misses you, even if your person is stuck with this karmic energy. The fact that the ex is so bothered, they're not in divine energy. Because divine energy, you don't worry about. Think about the Empress. Empress isn't worried about what the Queen of Wands is doing. The Empress isn't worried what the Knight of Wands is doing. The Empress doesn't care. So with this person's ex coming in is so jealous, you may feel a very heavy energy around you because this person is angry. They're upset. They're holding on to a sense of grief where it's like they're trying to forget you, but they know that they're never going to have the connection that your person has with you. Because you make this person's heart skip a beat. I just feel like when the two of you guys come together in union, there's this beautiful energy here. I feel like it's weird because of this reading, they're taking me back to the past. This is a lot. You know what I think is happening right now, especially with this Cancer new moon? There's things that are occurring where it's bringing it back to the beginning. Back to the moment, back to when things were different. Whoever you were dealing with in the past, they were very lost on their path. There was a lot of delays. This person was leading a very complex life that became very complicated. You were really sent to this person to help them solve a problem and also to sort out this situation. By doing so, your person has watched you be very confident, be a visionary. You're somebody that catches their attention, right? There's something about you that really does satisfy this person in more ways than one. They're looking at you as their perfect person, somebody that they love, somebody that they want to be romantic with, somebody that they want to treat to the finer things. Because they know that with you, everything is good. They know with you, if they do the right thing, everything positive comes into place here. For some of you, you may not be in communication with this person because they're really missing you. And I also feel like for this energy, I don't know why, but it's an overwhelming energy of, I feel like it's over. So this person, whatever's happened recently or in the last couple of weeks, this person is going back to the basics or going back to ground or square one, and they're really trying to understand what is the significance here? What is the guided lesson between the two of you? Why do you have this impact on this person? And the reason is their higher self is being guided towards you. This person had to make the mistakes of losing you, or they had to make these mistakes in order for them to learn whatever important spiritual lessons are here. And the one thing I want to continue to reiterate to you, especially as a collective, is that you really need to trust your power. You have such a major impact on this person, much greater than I think you even realize. And whether or not you see it or not, your existence, your persistence in this person's life, it's made such a beautiful, positive difference, and not something that they can't deny. I just keep hearing like, there's something very special about them. There's something that's needed here. I was testing you the whole time. You know why people need to test? Because people are insecure. People are uncomfortable with their feelings. You can take the most secure person in the world, right? And there's one thing that they're not good at. For this person, I feel like it's love. I feel like it's relationships. I feel like this person would test you. They would come on very hot. Then they would go very cold. They would wait for your reaction. When you reacted to them, they would say, okay, see, that's why. Right? It's a test. They're testing you, realizing that they're only playing themselves here. This is somebody who played a lot of games, especially with I was testing you. What are you gonna do? Do you really love me the way that you say you love me? Are you really gonna wait for me or are you not? Can I trust you or can I not? But in the process, right, the whole time this person just wants to be in tandem with you. This person wants to be in unison with you. They want to cooperate. They want this sense of harmony. They want you to help them. But I also think that they needed to get to know more about you and the way that you operate from the inside out, and part of that is triggering you and triggering your shadow aspect. Now, before I have somebody sassy in the comments, regardless if it's right or wrong, this is your person's perspective. I'm not here to judge and I'm not here to say it's right or wrong, but whoever this energy is, they feel more comfortable testing you to see how you're going to respond, so that when they make this major leap of faith, when they make this major jump, they know that you're going to be there for the long haul. I run out of fear of facing my shadows. I mean, yeah. See, what happens is this person runs and then they miss you. This person is sitting here like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait. Well, the problem with waiting, right, is the fact that if you are in your divine energy, you're not gonna chase this person. If they don't want to be caught, then let it be, right? If they're not willing to address their shadow, then having that type of approach with that person, chasing them, it's just going to make them run farther. It's like a dog, right? Like I heard this thing online where it said, if your dog runs away, like out of the house, if you run after it, the dog will continue to run because the dog thinks it's a game. The moment you turn back and you run in the opposite direction, your dog will turn around and chase you. I don't know if this is true or not, but that's what I heard. So, take that same type of ideology and apply it to your person, to times that you didn't chase, to times that you just allowed things to work out, when you didn't feed into this person's insecurities, when you didn't play the game. You can't be played if you don't play. And a lot of times we want to blame it on the other person. Well, they did this to me, right? But if we retracted our energy and allowed them to, play whatever games, would it have had a different outcome? Yes or no? Probably. So this person is in a place where they're trying to face their shadows. And I think part of the problem that these shadows are coming about is because this person has a level of obsession. This obsession, okay, makes them pull away from you. For some of you, you're like, hey, that doesn't even make sense. If they're obsessed with me, then why are they doing what they're doing? And it's because this person feels like they don't have any control over their emotions when it comes to you. Remember, you're somebody that makes this person's heart skip a beat. You're everything to this person. This person misses you consistently, I should say. I was made to love you. And I want to marry you one day. This person is feeling like they were made for you, like you guys were made for one another. Especially if you've been intimate with this person. You know the difference in being with this person intimately versus not. Right? The moment that two divine counterparts are put together as one, there is a crazy, intense, I don't even know how to describe it. Let me know in the comment section, how would you describe your sense of intimacy with your twin flame? It's something that's undescribable, where you can immediately look at that person and say, you know what? That person is mine. Like, I was meant for this person. You know, everything fits, everything matches, everything flows. Whoever this person is, I want to marry you one day. And I was made to love you. I even feel like this person feels like they were handcrafted for you. This person looks at you as somebody that they would want to marry. This person is also reaching out for some type of a divine assistance here, where I feel like your person is praying. Praying to be heard. Praying to be supported and guided. But I also feel like with this person's prayers, they also need to learn how to receive. How to allow, you know, if they're praying for you, if they're praying for answers, to follow it. And I feel like with this person, they're scared. Because no matter how much they love you, they run because they don't have control of their emotions. They run because you're illuminating certain things in their life that make them scared. You're making them open up and realize, wow, I really love this person. Man, I feel vulnerable. I feel naked. And because of this energy, this person is trying to block it. You may realize, like, with this person, there's always a reason why they can't, and there's never a reason why they can. Your person needs to take a little bit of time to regroup and figure out what they want, because they're creating more challenges in their life by running from their shadow aspect. And what's happening here is it's creating a lot of temporary setbacks, because if you and this person are meant to be, you're meant to be. We can stall the connection, the ex can cause chaos, this person can run, but at the end of the day, when two souls are meant to be with one another, they're meant to be with one another. And I get overwhelmingly with this energy of, I was testing you the whole time. I feel like you're in a place where you're tired of it. You may be in a place right now where you feel like it can go either way with this person, where some of you are ready to give up. Some of you are ready to wave the white flag. Some of you are ready to say, you know what? I'm tired of always investing in you and supporting you and nurturing you and you challenge me all the time in an unhealthy way. This person running from their shadow triggers your shadow aspect as well, which is creating a sense of healing. That's something that also I feel like needs to be said as well. You are right this whole time. You told this person something in particular about a person, about a place, about a thing, about the way that they were living. You even may have spoken to this person about a sense of spirituality. Whatever it was, there's some type of communication that came in with your person where they're realizing whatever you spoke, it was the truth. But this is something that it took a little bit of due process, right? This is somebody that wanted to make sure that they dotted their I's and crossed their T's before they made you some type of legit offer or before they come back to make amends. Because when this person comes back to make these amends, they have to do it with their head held high and in a sense of integrity. This person knows that they have to cut to the chase and that they have to play fair and square in order for you to kind of hear them out. But this person really does have to break free from this toxic cycle that they've been in, this rebellious, insecure energy, and really find who they are. But I feel like you've made this major impression on this person where you've allowed this person to realize that you are home to them. You are security. You provide love. You are this person's family. You guys belong with one another. There is a lot of contentment and comfort that comes with inside of this established connection. When the two of you guys are one. And I feel like with this person, they desire you. Their heart desires you. And they want to be able to show you this major sense of affection, but at the same point in time, they have to do it when they're ready to do it. This is a situation that can't be rushed. And I feel like the beautiful thing about your energy is you guys were tasked with healing somebody that was very challenging. And the way that you were able to heal this person is by becoming this beacon of light, becoming a source of light for this person because naturally you're a healer. So you were born into this lifetime to bring something new into people's life, to heal people. In whatever sense, for some of you guys, hummingbirds may be significant. This is a sense where you are really able to learn how to communicate or connect with your ancestors because they're there to receive. They're there to help guide you in this lifetime. And this person feels like you were right. Let me see something. I'm going to come back to that. Okay, when we get into the tarot, we're going to ask about that. There's something here I feel like you told this person you need to move on from. You need to be cognizant of this. You need to be careful. This person is a snake. That person is a loyal. Be careful what this person is doing and the way that they're moving. There's somebody that's setting you up. You were very honest with this person and you may have even said to them what their shadow is. You run. Every time I get close, you run. Every time something goes well, you worry about what everybody else says, whatever it may be, but this person is acknowledging and realizing you were right the whole time. Everything that you said to them, it wasn't said from a place of ego. It wasn't said so that you could benefit yourself. It was said because you love this person and because you want whatever is best for this person with or without you in their life. Look, I love when you give me space. It makes me miss you more. So, This is somebody that when they run, they take some time to think about the situation. If you're texting them or communicating or why are you not talking to me? What's going on? Over and over and over again, it pushes this person further away. It's almost like this energy of absence makes the heart grow fonder. And that's because this person is scared to be hurt again. This person wants you to stay forever, but I feel like whoever you're dealing with, this is somebody that's very cerebral and needs to go at this at their own pace. They need to make sense of this connection before they make you any type of offer. This is somebody that needs to make sure that whatever they're working on, it's straight before they incorporate you. And I feel like this person is getting ready to take a risk here. And I feel like this risk is fueled by this sense of pain because they miss you. And it's like all this pain and all this suffering, everything that they've done to try to, create this confusion. There's something here where it's transforming because they've taken the space that's needed in order to figure out how they feel about you, and they don't like missing you. I prayed for you. This person, because the two of you guys are connected, especially telepathically, when you're upset and there's those moments during the day where you break down, or there's those moments during the day where you struggle or late at night, this person feels it. And the times where you're praying for them, when they're incapable of praying for themselves, they're also praying for you as well. A couple that prays together stays together. A couple that's able to turn their issues and their obstacles and give it to God or give it to the universe and have a level of fluidity and not try to restrict it for their own egotistical purposes. Those are the couples that make it. And I feel like with this person, there's something going on here where they're in this major transition, where they've been able to reflect and they're trying to reimagine what their life looks like, because I feel like there's a lot of major changes that are occurring inside of this person. Physically, spiritually, financially, whatever it may be. This person is trying to build up the courage to take these first steps ahead, to take them towards you. And part of the problem with this person is they're scared with the outcome is, and for you, you're like, I already know what the outcome is, I love you, what are you talking about? Right? But with this person, it's them not knowing what the outcome is, and because they don't know, it's like they stay put. Whoever you're dealing with is in a very deep, dark place, and they feel like you deserve somebody more. This is somebody, like I said, that's struggling with inside of their life. I hate my life right now. You deserve somebody much better. They feel like they don't have what they need to give to you. This is somebody that wants to be able to open up and speak their truth. This is somebody that may need a little bit of time in order to express how they feel. This is somebody, let's get these out, even though this looks a hot mess, they want to speak their truth to you. Because you're everything to them. Interesting. Alright, now let's get into this jazz over here because I'm really excited to see what's going on with, what was that card down here? Hold on, guys, bear with me. You were right the whole time. All right, let's see. What was the collective right about when it comes to this person? What was the collective right about when it comes to this person? The Fool. Taking a leap of faith, trusting the universe, having a new start. They know that there is a new start that's coming here, but that they needed to take this leap of faith. Twin flame. You may have even said to this person, we're meant to be, you're my twin flame. Even if you didn't vocalize to that to them, you said, listen, we're meant to be with one another. This person is like, dang, they were right this whole time. I am meant to be with this person. But there's something here that has to end with this person in order for there to be this brand new start. There has to be this ending. And the ending is coming from this stall. The ending is coming from that hangman energy where this person is having a different perspective, but that comes with this awakening. There's something with the awakening that this person has to sacrifice, right? And I feel like whoever you're dealing with right now, they're in very, very, very deep thought over what's to come. 913 may be significant. 9-4, that may be significant. TF may be significant. Whoever this person is, they know that in order for something new to begin with you, they have to end it. And I feel like this person has separated themselves from an ex, has separated themselves from friends, has really taken this time to go within and do some soul searching, and they're trying to figure out, what is the purpose of life? How do I move on? How do I go in this new direction? How do I get back on track so I feel like I am me? I feel like this person is tired of being alone. I feel like this person is tired of being without you. This came up in reverse. Your person doesn't feel very good right now. They don't feel very confident. There's a lack of confidence here with this person because there's all these challenges and there's all these things that are coming up that are forcing this person to look at themselves. Whoever you're dealing with, they may have been put on a pedestal by a lot of people, but there's something here where they're struggling and they're falling off the top of the mountain, or this is how they're viewing themselves. So, again, when it goes back to, I don't feel good enough for you, they don't feel good enough for you because they're not at the top of their game right now. They're not as confident as I feel like they would typically be in this situation. And I feel like we're having all of these issues come up to the surface and arise because with this person, until they put their heart first, they're always going to be in this Five of Wands energy, right? Five of Wands is the Six of Wands in reverse, right? You only get to expand abundance, right? Lots of, think about Jupiter energy. Jupiter is expansive. Jupiter is knowledge. Jupiter is a lot of very beautiful things. This person is not going to grow until they handle, right, whatever has happened with them and their heart chakra, because Leo is associated with the heart, right? Leo is all about heart. It's all about pride. It's all about doing the right thing, having a sense of loyalty. This person right now has a lot of complications and a lot of challenges that are going on right now because There has to be an ending to who they were. Whoever they were in the past, they can't bring it into this new life with you. What was the collective right about? What was the collective right about? Temperance. If you take a look here, everything is primarily major arcana, so this person is going through a very, very deep awakening. This is something that was meant to happen. This is something that was in the ethers, but you provided a sense of balance with this person, and when you and this person were talking, and when you and this person were in a good place, things tended to move much easier. Your energy was very healing. You've helped transform this person, and this person is saying, you know what, you were right. You were patient with me the entire time when I was playing games. When I was doing the most got calm, you were doing things in moderation. You were remaining balanced. You kept this person balanced. Yin and the yang. You need one with the other in order to balance out a situation. But also, too, you said something to this person about them going back and forth without making a decision, whether that's going back and forth with them, making a decision to be with somebody else, whether that's them going back and forth with figuring out why they miss you, why they love you, why you have their heart. And for some of you, you may have even walked away from this person because you were tired of waiting. You may have said to this person, when I'm gone, you're really gonna miss me. Because this person was meant to make some type of decision that they didn't make. And with this Eight of Cups here, again, it's Saturn energy. Last reading we did, it was heavy Saturn energy. There was a lot of karma here. This person was meant to walk away from the stagnant energy and take a level of action. If they didn't take the action, as we saw in the extended, they ended in the Three of Swords. They're hiding the fact that they're avoiding you. They're avoiding communicating. They're avoiding trying to make a decision because they don't know. I get that it's a very indecisive. What are they so indecisive about? The world. There is an ending, and this is also then providing you with a sense of knowledge. And look, it changes the entire dynamic between the two of you. For some of you guys, this is you taking your relationship to the next level. This is a very successful energy, but this is also this person finally acknowledging you for who you are. You're having a level of vindication here. This vindication comes when this person walks away from the illusions, right? The illusion is the Seven of Cups. What do you want? You can have whatever you like. Right? You can have whatever you like, but this is a destined love connection. And if this person continues to operate from a place of ego, they're gonna end up in this Ten of Swords. Upset, stressed, depressed. There's a sacrifice that this person has to make in order for their wheel of fortune, in order for their karma to turn around, in order for things to get better. In order for there to be a progression, and if you look, you have the 9, you have the 10, you have the 11, 13, 14, right? This person subconsciously knows you're the one that can turn around their fate. This is something here where this person feels like they're very faded to you. What does the collective need to know here?